All right, next up here as we continue along, Texas, Iowa State. Right now we've got in this one Iowa State 6.5-point home favorites, 60.5 the total in this game. Bounce back time for Iowa State. Obviously not thrilled with losing to West Virginia on the road last weekend. Now they're back home as almost touchdown favorites against Texas. But last time they were home favorites, they only won by 3 against Oklahoma State. And I still stand by what I've said about Iowa State this year. Can you find the good win on their schedule? Other than Oklahoma State was a good win, but they only won that game by 3. Other than that, Kansas State, Kansas, UNLV, Northern Iowa. Like I like Matt Campbell and the job he's done here, but I think the defense has kind of regressed just a little bit. It's not that same like stout Iowa State defense we've seen the last few years. I've got concerns. And look, the offense was good against West Virginia, but you're giving up 38 points to a West Virginia offense. It's not exactly been, the juggernaut offense the last couple seasons. So I get worried about that. Their defensive numbers have declined. And one thing you get from Texas is the ability still to score points. You look at the way Texas can put up points. They got shut down a little by Baylor, 31-24. On the flip side, Texas's defense continues to be a problem. 55, 32, 31 points. We'll see how this one goes. But, this one could slide over the total. And normally I'm not an over guy when it comes to Iowa State. But their offense is starting to hum a little bit with Breece Hall and Brock Purdy. And look, their defense has kind of come back and regressed a little bit. And Texas's defense you can't trust either. So I lean to the over here and slight lean Texas at 6.5. Just because, Iowa State hasn't been able to show they can beat a quality team by margin. So I lean to the dog. I lean to the over. What do you think, Conor, Mac?
Yeah, I still think this is too many. I haven't bet on any of these Iowa State games all year where they've been favorite. I just don't think they that good. Here, I do think they might be 6.5 over Texas. But Texas, I think, man, they could stay in it within a touchdown. I don't think it's game I'll get involved. You talked about Iowa State's offense has been better. They have Purdy and Hall. Texas still can't stop anybody. Even if they score, it seems like 30, they're going to give up 40. So that's where I don't know if I can take Texas in the 6.5. I think the total's right there. I think this could get into a shootout or probably just stay under. So this is one I'm a pass.